Hey Scapers, and welcome to another edition of Worst Scammers and Hackers of All Time. MageBit here with you as always. So this is another user-submitted, listener-submitted one. I really like this one. It's up there, is all I'm gonna say. Now, the guy that we're gonna be introduced to very shortly is claiming to have reversed engineered this piece of software, and he's an elite master hacker and all that fun stuff. So this is gonna be a good time. So I've got everything kind of prepared in my virtual machine for us to kind of tinker around with after we take a look at his very nicely put together video. And for once in a lifetime, this is actually recorded in 1080p, so we get to see everything in full HD glory. Shall we?
Alright, I'm making this video today because I wanted to show you guys
Get out of here.
a hack that I did not make this. The only thing I did was I reverse engineered it.
Master hacker.
So, let me open it up. So, what this hack does is, it's supposed to change your levels, and it does.
How many hacks do you see that actually come with an end user license agreement? This shit is professional.
Does work. I was going to show you guys, but it took me like a week to reverse engineer this, so my membership expired, so I can't show you my whatchamacallit.
That's convenient. You took all this time to reverse engineer this program, and then your membership expires. But I have unlimited control over RuneScape's, economy and leveling system. But screw it, my freaking my membership is up. Jeez, I'm like dying over here. My membership is up, so you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna let that just go to waste. I got really sucked up in League of Legends and Counter-Strike.
Adventures log, so I'll make two parts to this video.
Ooh.
One part is gonna be me explaining how the program works, and we're gonna go through it step by step. The second part, I'm just going to show you how to do it.
All right.
For those of you who want to skip to that and don't want to listen to my explanation.
Oh, no, please.
Of how it works.
Go on.
So let's start. So
I'm so excited.
when you open it up, you see the end user license agreement, and I did not read this. I just hit accept. I agree. Oh yeah. Before I like, son of a gun. So this software cost me $50, and I reverse engineered it. I'll explain in the end why I did that, because it's not 100% like just for you guys. It's also a little bit for me.
Yeah, like all the accounts you're gonna steal.
So this right here, it just text.
All right, let's stop here for a second. So as of right now, it's going through some like, ooh, look at me, we're fancy, testing if RuneHack server is online, running a basic ping command here. Nothing fancy about that. As of basically the information you're seeing right here is total garbage at the moment, and you can't really verify anything on the fact that it's running a simple ping command.
Checks your internet connectivity and if the RuneHack website is online and if it's custom.
Interesting how it doesn't show you the actual data. It gives you the URLs for everything but the RuneHack servers.
Customer database is online. So the reason it does that is because it's paid, and they didn't want you to just get it for free.
Yeah, then why haven't I heard of this if they're trying to get so much cash out of it?
This part, so just log in with my username. I'm gonna post this in the description, I guess. So just copy that. Log in. This is the part I reverse engineered. So the way, instead of using passwords, what it does is the program generates a hardware ID based on your hard drive and CPU.
Fancy.
So what I did is based on the packet flow, I intercepted my own when I log in, and this is what I got. So what I did was I basically added an option into the program that lets you trick the program into thinking this is your ID.
Good explanation.
You can hit no, but that doesn't work because it just locks you up.
Looks like a basic Windows Form application as far as I'm concerned.
You do want to import it, just copy paste it, hit OK.
Okay.
Now for this part, I'll show you mine. I don't care if you see my username because, I mean, even if I get banned, I'll just raise my levels on the new account. I guess I'll lose some money, so that doesn't matter. So just type in your username here. So because mine, it's already under my RS King account in the RuneHack website database. I can just type this in without any passwords for my account. Just log in.
Oh, how convenient. He doesn't have to type any passwords for his account. That's so convenient.
These are all my stats, and you're actually supposed to wait like 48 hours or 24 hours or something before you can like submit it to the database again. Wait, let me log in and show you that these are
good description.
Accurate. Whoa. Oh, I don't care about that.
Got out-of-date Java running in your Firefox browser. Generally, top security professionals run the most out-of-date version of Java they could possibly find because, they're not concerned about their privacy or security or anything like that.
Sorry.
It's okay, buddy.
So what I did for my first try, I just increased this by 30. So I went from 47 to 77.
Yeah, you went from 47 to 77, but neglected to show that process completely. Just go ahead and, I'm already 77. That works for cooking shows when they mix the ingredients together, then pull a complete one out of the oven, and there's a finished product. Yeah, okay, but they showed you how to mix everything together. You're just saying, hey, take my word for it. Here's a random program you could download from the internet, and trust me, I already did it, and I paid for it, so you guys don't have to. Gosh, I'm so nice.
I'm not going to do my account this time, but I'll show you that it works for every account. Oh, you see this? Not on server. So, basically, skills are saved on whatchamacallit.
Oh, yeah.
I actually...
Don't think too hard, buddy. You're going to hurt yourself.
Don't want you seeing my login, so I'm going to probably block this out or something.
Stay focused. Stay focused. Come on. We're talking about the not on server. Don't worry about your login. You have the ability to edit and post.
These things where it says not on server, these are stats you can't increase because they're not on the RuneScape database. They're saved locally somewhere on a computer. I'm not sure where.
That's how RuneScape works. That's exactly how RuneScape works. It's just saved locally on some computer. First of all, the term locally means it is on your network at home. And believe me, that is not the case. Otherwise, it would be way too easy to hack this game. Second of all, what you're looking at here is a very simple script that plugs into the RuneScape High Score API. All this is doing is calling to the RuneScape High Score database, pulling those numbers, assigning them to variables, and spitting them out in these captions, as you see here, with some just fancy graphics added to the side, some ticker boxes there to add up and down numbers, simply adding values to other variables so that ticker box can't go above 99. It's nothing fancy. I mean, this is coding 101. Are you in high school, bro? Oh, you're not, because look, up in the top right-hand corner here, it says college essays for 2015. Gee, I wonder if he's had to take any sort of internet ethics class yet. I'm going to guess not, and if he has, he's probably failed it.
But once you hit that threshold, I think it's 15, they are imported into the RuneScape online database.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's just locally saved.
Yeah.
Not on your computer, on some
random
somewhere
computer.
Other computer on Jagex. I'm not 100% sure
Jagex.
where, because I didn't.
This is the second hacker who can't pronounce Jagex.
Not write this program, like I said. I just made it free, I guess. So let's log in.
I just made it free, I guess. I don't know what I did. I just made it free somehow.
My god. Alright, so
oh my
talk about
god.
this a little bit more.
Ads.
I think you can, let's see, from what I recall,
doesn't even have ad.
Everything's 100% correct, and you can only increase it to 99 because otherwise
work on your dungeoneering level.
I'm not sure what happens, but I just wouldn't do it. And you can't physically do that. It doesn't go above the addition of 99 from these two numbers. So this is your current level, and this is the amount you want to advance. Ramadan 7. Let's just log in. How are you guys doing, by the way? Hope you're having a good day.
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, probably good until I download and install this piece of shit.
Let's close that. I don't want that.
Cool setup, man. That is like pro
This,
HUD.
okay. So 77, 62.
Yeah. It's amazing. So as you can
72.
see here, his dungeoneering level is 9. And the reason why it's not showing up in his other little program there is just simply because it's not high enough to appear in the high scores. So it's just not pulling that number, if anyone didn't get that before.
72. And you guys can compare it side by side if you want to pause the video right now. But I'm not going to submit this request because 48 hours haven't passed yet. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, 48 hours hasn't passed. There hasn't been enough time for me to receive your account information so I can take your stuff before you actually, maybe look into this program not working. So it's a very common scam to say, all right, download and install this program, wait 24 to 48 hours for it to be active before you actually use it. That'll give me plenty of time to log in and clean your account out. That's basically what he's saying here.
Come on. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I'll show you how in theory it should work for you guys.
In theory.
So let's.
God forbid you actually give an actual technical demo.
Let's log out for a sec.
Use your huge lamp, man.
Let's find some random person
Whoa, wait a second there. Let's go back a tiny bit. Oh, look at that. So, as you can see here, he's neglected to remove his email address from this. So, good on you, buddy. Sava Madar, +5. You can +5. You can ignore +5. Anything with a plus after it is for sorting. The email protocol will ignore anything with a plus after it. So this is helping him sort his own mail. If Jagex were to mail him, it would be probably sorted into a specific folder since he did +5. So if you want to email sava.madar, that's all you have to do, sava.madar@gmail.com. Let him know how much you love his hack. And maybe just let him know that he's been featured on RuneScape Weekly's Worst Scammers and Hackers. Because it's things like this. When you're providing... First of all, he said earlier, oh, I don't want to show my login. Well, there you go, buddy. There's your login. It's right there. Congratulations, you done effed up.
Let's find some random person in the high scores.
Again, this is a very high score centric program.
I don't know. Let's go to page. Oh, they're all probably gonna have 99. So let's go to page like 5,000.
You're gonna have to try at least over 9,000, my friend.
I honestly don't know if they're all 99s. Late attack. Let's go to page 5,000.
I'm not sure why he wants. Oh, so he can.
Yeah, that'll
quote unquote
that'll be better for
the
us.
Skills,
So they're still 99s. Okay. What about like 10,000?
Someone hasn't played RuneScape
I
in a
did
while.
not expect that. Alright, I guess level... Man. Okay, wait, I can do this. Promise. Promise I'm good at this. Let's go like 30,000.
You are pro as F, man. Pro as heck.
That guy's a mod. Let's not do that. Let's go Sky Dragons. That sounds like
Sky Dragons, it's your lucky
day.
day, buddy. Congratulations.
Alright. I don't know if you can hear the music, but it's starting to annoy me. So
Yeah, I was adding some character to
So
the
let's
video. 'Cause
restart
God knows
that.
you don't have any.
Do. Online. Come on. So yeah, it just pings these websites to check your internet connectivity.
Yeah, we got
If
that.
it returns 0, that means you should either restart your computer or make sure you're not disconnected from the internet.
Or stop installing
So-
scam programs on
Let's do
your
that.
computer.
Shoot. Alright. This there. I'll have the download for this in the description. Okay, so see how there is no such RuneScape account in the database for my username RSKing. So what RuneHack does is it gathers your information, and to actually get this hack to work, they have a program
Glad you know
on
the
their
own program
website.
the program that you reverse engineered. I'm glad you're able to describe it so in depth as to how it actually functions. So what we're seeing here is a check when you enter information into this text box here. If it happens to be RSKing4431, it ignores the request for a password field. If it's anything but that account, it prompts you for a password and claims that it's not in the database. Now, he gets by this by saying, oh, I paid for the program, I'm on RuneHack servers, yada, 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 so I don't have to enter my password, but I'm entering an account that's, not tied to the, that account, so I've got to enter a password for it, of course, and of course your account is not in the database, since none of these accounts are in the database, because this doesn't exist. So, by entering your password, you're doing him the kind favor of, pretty much submitting the password to him, probably via some backdoor that will, send an email off or something along those lines. Anyway, let's continue.
I don't know if you guys know how that works, but basically it's like a C# web application. Ooh. What it does is it logs...
He knows the word C#.
You in and sends all the requests that you wanted to level up. So, for example, if you wanted to level your attack by 30, what the program would do on their side is based on the credentials you type in right here. I don't know his password, so let's just type a gibberish one. So I'll just tell you how theoretically it's supposed to work. I don't know. So theoretically, what the website would do is after I log in, right? Give it a second. Alright, so, wow, this guy did not level up skills.
So again, this proves my point here. If you look at the, not on server, not on server, not on server, all the things that are not on server here, it's just a high scores call. That's all it is. The reason why it's not on the server is because he doesn't hit the high scores. It's just simply pulling this information from the high scores. So, balls to you, sir. Balls to you.
Alright. So, theoretically, right now, I should be able to, let's just say, max out these two. What it does is, after I hit submit, it sends it to RuneHack, the website. From there, the application takes this credentials you typed in. It doesn't do anything with your bank account, so you don't need it. I heard version 4, though, they can add items, so I'll explain that a little bit later.
Non-existent version 4.
That was the one I was able to reverse engineer. So, what you do is, you hit submit.
Hang on, let me read that real quick. RuneScape server, RuneHack server received query. Skills should be updated within 24 hours. So he actually hit submit. But guess what? There is no way to actually verify this, is there? So wait, hang on. Now this video, let's just keep in mind, I'm going to just jot down this guy's name here. So it's, let's see here. What was it? It was Sky Dragons 5, I believe was his name. Sky Dragons 5. I'll go back and double check, but I'm pretty sure it was Sky Dragons 5. And we'll go into the high scores and see if we can look this guy up and see if his stats really went up 36 and 39 levels in attack and defense. We'll do that after the fact.
Yep, there you go. So you receive the request. So you're in like a queue, I guess. Once it reaches you, it's gonna say, "Hey, log in." What was the name? Sky Dragon with the password I gave. If it's invalid, skip him. Just remove him from the queue and go to the next person. Otherwise, log him in and send 36 requests to level up his attack, and then send 39 requests to level up his defense.
Ooh. So devious.
Now I just want to talk about RuneHack version 4. I currently don't have it because the subscription fee is another $50.
Aww.
And it came out like 2 days after I subscribed to version 3.
Of course it
so
did.
I can't do it.
What horrible luck.
If you want to donate to me so I can release version 4 publicly, just hit yes and you'll be taken to
oh, how nice of him.
This.
And you could donate some money to him. And again, if you're interested, there's his email address, another email address, probably his actual email address. It's different from the other one. This is savka@gmail.com. Now, I'm not sure which, he might have made that other account specifically as a throwaway account. or whatnot, or maybe he stole it from somebody or whatnot, since, clearly this guy has no ethical boundaries whatsoever. But this is his PayPal account. This is what he's tied to. And this, you can, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, was it like 11 or so? I'm bad at counting shapes that are all the same in a row for whatever reason. Anyone who has a nice brute forcer out there, well, you know the length of the password. Be my guest. Maybe you can go and, take his PayPal account since he's a loser. But anyway, yeah, so let's continue on, shall we?
Donate any amount you want, from a penny to a billion trillion.
And this is why I'll never be a PMod, because of these types of videos.
Yeah, that's it.
Sadly. Vigilante justice. So anyway, a little sip of water there. We're not going to watch the short thing. It's exactly the same, only condensed. I think it's time to get our hands dirty, shall we, and move into the virtual environment. So I've already gone and scanned the program, and it was found to be dirty by only 4 antiviruses. And most of these, I think, are more suspicious behavior than anything else, because it calls out to servers and whatnot, and that's kind of sketchy. But before we do that, let's actually go into the RuneScape high scores. And this might be this virtual machine, RuneScape, does not like me at all. Like, it just stops typing all the time. And I keep hitting my caps lock key because my ring finger is broken and there's a splint on it, and it keeps just bumping into my caps lock key. So if you're wondering why things go cap locks all the time, that will be the reason, because I have a big clunky cast on that finger. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what's up with this poor account. And we'll just go to skills. And so his name, let me bring up that MS Paint file here that I made for myself. His name is SkyDragons5. Let's do it. Go. There he is, SkyDragons5. His levels have not changed at all. He's still 876. And he is 63 in attack and 60 in defense. Nothing has changed at all. Now, one could argue he didn't know the password for the account, so nothing changed. But, come on. Come on. Anyway, so, yeah. So this is what has been detected. It was clean via most antiviruses, and the reason for that is it's more than likely not an actual virus. It's kind of depending upon you submitting information to it. So let's go ahead and where is it? There it is. Let's pop it open, shall we? Bam. Let's run it. Let's see what happens. I actually haven't run it yet, so this is new to both of us. Okay, so we have a nice end-user license agreement. It's not very long. Let's go ahead and use a program that I like to use when I'm signing up for new services for the first time. And let's scan a license agreement. And let's analyze it. Let's see. Anything? The license agreement has a low calculated interest ID. It isn't too long, and there was no detected interesting words or phrases. So this is fairly boring, as you can see. This is probably a very generic license agreement that he probably stole from somewhere. It's very... nothing really beyond the fact that probably stating the product is as is. It doesn't claim to be collecting any sort of information about you or anything like that. Just because it doesn't say anything like that this is obviously bullshit. He obviously stole this from somewhere, so let's just agree. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Continue. Alright. A little error there. Probably, maybe the program's out of date for Windows 7. Testing if RuneX servers are online. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, no, it's garbage. You didn't see that coming. Let me run it as an administrator and see if that helps at all. Why does this not surprise me? Let me get the details here. What's going on? What's going on? Missing method. It could be my fault. Well, as I said, it's a Windows Form application. That's absolutely the case. What are we running here? We're running a .NET framework. What's missing? Loaded assemblies. Am I missing that DLL file? Hmm. Did I get an error code or something? There's a lot of stuff going wrong here. Dang. Okay. Well, I have .NET installed. So I'm not sure. Let me unblock it here. Maybe that's the problem. I doubt it, but it could be. Yeah, it's not. This program is just effed. Either it doesn't run on... He was using Windows 7, so I don't know why it wouldn't run on Windows 7. I'll do a quick compatibility test, but I'm 90% sure that this is more than likely... And actually, let's also give it administrator privileges, because this isn't working at all. Now, it's already been compiled, so... Yeah, this program is just unfortunately garbage. If I worked hard enough, I could probably make this run. I don't even think I can decompile it. Like, if I open up my decompiler here for .NET, I don't even think I can decompile this. I think I gave it a go, and it just wouldn't decompile before. So either it's damaged, or it never really was meant to work, and this is just a scam. Because I feel like more that something is wrong with the executable, less so than it wasn't meant to run. Because this doesn't appear to be a Trojan; it appears to be more so of a enter your information and we'll send it off to you. Thank you very much. And I don't think I have any antivirus running here. I have anti-exploit running, which isn't really meant to do that job. So we'll just check this real quick, but I have a feeling that is going to be the end of this program. That's a shame. I really wanted to load it up, but let's see here. So if I open up RuneHack, yeah, I already loaded it before. File not supported, which stinks because I really wanted it to be. I got no properties on it. Yeah, it's just not supported. Perhaps it needs a newer version of .NET. That's a possibility. Let me go install the latest version of .NET, and then I will be back. We'll see if that helps at all. I don't think it will, but let's see. I think the newest version of .NET is .NET 4.0. Oh, .NET Framework, yeah, I meant 4.5. I'll get .NET Framework 4.5 and see if it helps at all. If it doesn't, then, well, sorry. It's clearly a fake program, so I don't know what I really expected, but, oh well. So I'll be back after I download .NET 4.5, just to see if that helps at all. Okay, we are back, and I have installed .NET, and for the lols, I've also installed Process Monitor so we can kind of keep an eye and see exactly what this process is supposed to be doing, and see if, I don't know, anything at all. I don't know. So I didn't even try it. We're going in blind. Install .NET 4.5. Probably still not going to work, but let's give it a shot anyway. So we are giving it access here, and it's already done a whole bunch of crap, but we'll look at that after the fact. This is a fresh launch. I agree to the terms of service. Oh, look at that! .NET 4.5 didn't fail me. Awesome. All right. Checking the Rune Lab, checking the database, and of course the database is online. That's awesome. Okay, before we continue, let me just take a look here through this, which is going to be super fun. I want to see, so it's loading some deal. This is going to be so delicious to look through. I'm just kind of scanning through this to see what I can kind of pull out here. I'm more interested. I see it's opening keys, which is not an issue. It's creating, let's see, create a file. Alright, that's not a big deal. I'm mainly looking for the creation of registry keys or anything of that type. I don't see anything I wouldn't expect to see from a program kind of pulling stuff to start. It doesn't seem to be Doesn't seem to be creating anything yet. It's opening plenty of registry keys. I haven't seen it create already new registry keys, which is for the best here. App path, AC layers. Alright. Again, I'm not going to bore you with all this stuff, but it's just doing so much. But anyway, we got it to work. So let me pull up my paint file again here so I can enter in his information here. And it's kind of blocked. I shouldn't have taken a picture of it when it was over like that, but I believe it was Scaper King 4433. I gotta zoom in on this image because I can barely read it. 4431, I think it is, from this pixelated ass thing. All right, let's see if that works. 4431. Let's see if that's in the database. Oh, it wasn't found in the database. Alright, well, let's try something here. We're going to try While You're an Idiot. www.runeweek. No, yeah, let's do magebit.tv. No, let's just do runeweek.com. While You're an Idiot at runeweek.com. Log in. Not found in the hack database. Okay, alright, so I need to put his credentials in, and I don't... They're blocked. I can't see them. Hang on. We were going to pause again here.
Read this if you want to. I'm not going to.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's RS King 4431. And the enter key doesn't work. Nice programming. Really? That's weird. Hang on then. Going back to pausing.
Hit OK. Checks your internet connectivity. If it returns 0, that means you're not connected or something's wrong and you may need I'm currently connected, so it doesn't tell me anything. Copy this.
Okay, so it looks like it's case sensitive here. Yes, it is case sensitive because our RuneScape names are case sensitive. Yeah, right. Error, yes, I want to import it, and it is it's FF2BGK009, I think. Let me look at the video real quick because it's a little blurry on the image that I took. FF28GK, FF28GK009, FF2. Oh my god, I really apparently just can't read that. So, let me go back here. Alright, so FF28GK, FF28GK, FF28GK009, I believe, was the rest of it there? This is so much fun. Okay. What? Wow. Freaking wow, man. Hang on.
This can be
in fact. Okay. I've definitely got it this time. So I'm going to scrap all that. I just recorded a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to scrap a bunch of it more than likely there. So his username, his password, let's log in. Okay. So now I have the wonderful chance here, and I'm just going to scroll down here because I'm kind of more interested in what's going to happen next here. I'm going to see if Process Monitor is able to pick this up or not. I'm going to enter in now my username. So we're going to go with you know what I am going to go with? I'm going to go with magebit.tv. Thanks for the video. Alright, and I'm going to log in. No such account. To add a new account, please input with the password. Awesome. Check. Let me see if I can delete all those stars there. Check out my worst scammers and hackers series. You're a star. Runescape username. I actually do use this for one of my accounts, but I actually probably shouldn't do that. Let's go with FBI at gov. FBI at. Now we'll go with scammers at FBI.gov. There we go. Log in. Invalid. Okay, they don't like my password. Thanks for the views. Let's see if that works. There we go. Logging in. Now, it shouldn't be able to pull any of that information, but let's see exactly what it's doing here. Read file. Oh, it's doing a lot of stuff. What I may do here is take the time to go through this, pause it, and look through it all. Alright, let's pull this up here. So as you can see here, oh, what a shame. None of that information is on the server. What a big surprise. Account not found in Runescape. Oh, well, it was worth a try. So, there's no back button. There's no way to import another account. I don't know if you'll even get that, but let me go ahead. And I'm going to pause it again here and see if this makes it easy for me to just kind of show you guys without it being overly complicated here. So just bear with me. Alright, so the first thing we want to look at here, we're opening under HKey. Stop it. HKey current user is popping open and wants to see what the internet settings are here, the connections. As you can see here, it was successfully opened the registry key, all that fun stuff. The rest of it doesn't really matter. And that's pretty much the same thing there. It's popping open the keys here for the internet settings. And then it is gaining access to the WinHTTP DLL file. Why don't you take a guess what WinHTTP DLL file is for? Contacting the internet. You guessed it. All right. So it comes with, so it's going ahead and it's creating a WinHTTP DLL in my downloads folder here. Query basic information of the HTTP DLL. Blah, 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 blah. Moving down along here. It's going to create a file mapping for a page execute. See if we can get any sort of extra information here. This is probably going to be a little too... Yeah, alright. Not a big deal. Let's keep looking though. So, alright, so we're into an HTTP. This is kind of what we want to see here as far as, like, it's clearly accessing the internet. What I would love to see here is if we can get any information regarding where it's going, which I don't know if he was dumb enough to put that into the code or not, as far as executing it like this. Like, can Process Explorer see it? maybe. When I've used this program in the past for debugging, a lot of the times you can pull like an IP or a server out here. So I'm going to go ahead and just keep looking, so bear with me. Okay, so I found a TCP connect string here, which is connecting to a 91.235.140.145 address, and this is this is HTTP at the end there. Which this is the type of connection, obviously. And I looked this IP address up. It is a UK address. These are all UK addresses. The 145 address, I mean, it's the same address. I don't know why I said they're all. It's all the same. So it is connecting. It is sending information to that address, as well as a 140 address, which I already lost, but that's not important. They're the same. And then it goes down, it receives a bunch of information from that. And I'm pretty sure this is Jagex's server, because it's in the United Kingdom. It's right outside of London. It just makes sense that that's probably where they'd have the high score servers. This is obviously the high score lookup and receive of information to my local computer, and nothing more than that. Then it reads some stuff and probably spits out that information into the GUI. GDI Plus is the graphical design interface. And then it disconnects. It disconnects from the 140, the 91, 235, 140, 145. I'm not seeing anything regarding him receiving that information. So what I want to do is I'm going to go through this and filter for only TCP connections, and then if I don't find anything, we're going to go and install Wireshark and see if we can see anything funky with Wireshark. And if not, then I can't really prove that he's receiving this information. It's either in code, it could be obfuscated or something like that, but or it could be being pushed through another DLL file that I'm not filtering for here. So anyway, that's my next step here. Let's see what we can find. Okay, so in order to clean that up a bit, I isolated just the activation of the program. So we're going to take a look here. So it's going to connect. That is more than likely, as we said before, the high score lookup. These 91 addresses, they're my local addresses. So let's skip past the 192s and the 91. This is in Kansas. This pops up as an ISP in Kansas. Why would we need to connect to a computer in Kansas in order to do that? To look up high scores? I ask you. Now, we continue along here. We have another communication. This IP is also the static IP. It's a corporate IP as well. More than likely a server of some sort of server. So if I pop this into a browser over here, get an HTTP 404 error, which means this website can receive HTTP requests. It's not a closed server. Now we could dig deeper on that. Oh, and look at that! Would you look at that? I think we don't really need to go too much further here, because now same network got a 66, 102, 109, 166. Would you look at that? SMTP. In case you don't know what SMTP stands for, that is the Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. I don't think we need to do any more testing here. I think we've come to the conclusion that it's looking up your high scores, and then when I press the submit button, it's just going ahead and mailing his server right here. So, if anyone likes to do DDoSing on idiots, here you go. There is his server's IP. No need to worry about it. I don't need to censor any of this. It's not a home IP address. I don't have to worry about, people coming to his home and swatting him or doing something horrible. It's just a server that he probably pays for. And that's as simple as that. So there you go. Right there. Definitive proof that it is mailing your username and password to him over the Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. So I don't think there needs to be anything more said than that. So I think we're going to end the episode here. As always, happy escaping and stay safe.